What's poppin', y'all? This your boy Bishop, back for episode 18 of Shit That Be On My Mind. If you like what I be saying, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Tonight we're gonna talk about the Harriet movie and how black women are starting to migrate towards white men. So the Harriet movie opened up over the weekend. It made 12 million, they say, but they spent 17 million to make the movie, and that's not including the advertising budget. So if you add the advertising budget in, they spent at least I'm gonna say 25 million, and you only made 12, and that's just a raw figure, because I don't really think they made 12. Because when you think about it, they could have bought some tickets, did some free promotion, and when you add them 2 or 3 million, maybe even 4, it really only probably made 9, maybe 8 at the most, and they spent total 25 million. It's a flop, so they saying it's a success because it was a lot of controversy surrounding the movie. Because for one, the lady who played Harriet Tubman, she's not a foundational black American. So she had no roots to what she playing. Which, okay, when you look at acting, you can say that doesn't have any bearing if you're a good actor. Okay, cool. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it was a lot of qualified black women, foundational black women, who could have played that part. You understand? So that right there already rubbed people the wrong way. Then the movie come out, and you basically make the main villain of the movie a black man, a bounty hunter, which there's no historical statistics on that. There's nothing you can look back to artifacts to see, oh yeah, they had this, that. There's none. Because that was unheard of. It was slavery days. So everybody was slaves. They ain't had no black man that wasn't a slave going around to catch slaves and kill slaves. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? So that's a fictional character they created. The other character they created, the black woman who played by Janelle Monáe, it's like some lesbian type of thing because they creating that narrative. So it's two narratives they're creating. They're creating the lesbian narrative, and then they're creating the toxic black male narrative. So this is a propaganda movie. This is not a great movie to see. It's not really great acting from what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. It's just not a great movie. And they trying to pass it off to us like it's great. Like, look, this is it's not. It's far from that. And we just not rocking with it. And white people is mad. So now they trying to flip it and make it like black community is the problem and this, that, and the third, and trying to tie that movie in to the 2020 elections and shit like that. And they afraid because we starting to get on cold. Now, we have a lot of black people who just not going to get on cold. And that's understandable. And listen, I got them in my own family. They not going to get on. They is what they is. You just got to love them from a distance. They just don't see what you see. And you just got to keep it moving and understand you see something that they don't see. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of black people, man. We tired. We tired the whole minority, poor, disenfranchised. So when y'all speak, these are what the terms and words y'all use. No, speak directly to us. I'm a foundational black American. What are you going to do for me? When it comes to Jewish people, they don't say minority or poor or disenfranchised. And they say Jewish. And they stand up and say, what y'all going to do for us? When it comes to gay people, when Obama was in office for 8 years, what did they say? They didn't say minorities. They said gay people. We're going to make this law for gay people. We're going to make this such and such for gay people. Gay rights. They didn't say minority rights. You understand? They spoke directly to them. So speak directly to us. And a lot of us is tired of that shit, man. We want some. When it comes to the elections of 2020, I'm not voting for nobody. I don't give a fuck who it is. If they ain't talking about doing something for me, which I am a foundational black American. So if they not doing nothing or nothing, they're speaking to that, and they want to use these terms, minority and disenfranchised and poor and all these other different terms, I'm not fucking with it. Because we're not going to get the money anyway. A minority right now is a white woman and a gay white male. That's the face of minorities right now. You understand? So I'm not rocking with that shit, man. And a lot of other people not. And that's what they mad about. So by us getting on code, we didn't go see this movie. So they afraid that by us getting on code and not going to see a movie, they worried about us getting on code and not going to fucking vote. We're not voting for these motherfuckers, man. I don't care who they Kamala. I don't give a fuck who they get. They want to do all this dancing, eating chicken and shit. We don't care about that. What kind of bread, what you gonna bring to the table is what we want to hear. And when you ain't talking about that, we ain't rocking with you. So the Harriet movie, like I said, was a flop. Now they trying to make it like a success. So they trying to tell us what we see and ain't true. You ain't got to be a math scientist to know if you spent 17 million to make a movie and you barely make 12, that's a flop. And that's not including, like I said, the advertising. It's a flop. Period. When nobody rocking with that shit. Then you make the main villain of the movie a black man, a fictional black man character who come on, man. Come on, man. That's just sick. Period. So at the end of the day, you know, it's a larger issue at hand of what's going on. And a lot of our sisters see it, and definitely black men, we see it. Pac said it the best in the song, you know what I'm saying, White Man's World. You know what I mean? They own our head. They trying to exterminate us, man. They're trying to get rid of the black man. And if you're not gay, if you're not fitting in that category of going to be a gay black man or transgender or some type of docile black man, then you just don't fit in this society. And that's what they're creating. But by nature, by naturally, we are aggressive. When we shake each other's hand, we greet each other. It's in an aggressive way. I don't see my homie be like, hey, how you doing? What's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? That's just how that's just our nature. So they telling our women in our community that the way we are naturally is considered toxic. So now you got black women who looking at us like, and they already feeling some type of way because a lot of black women didn't grow up with their dads. So they already looking at the black man side eye because a lot of them didn't have their dads. Dads left out their life. That's the first man who supposed to love him and this, that, and the third. So they already looking at it sideways. So then you had a white man come in. You had a white feminist come in and say, hey, sure. Now they looking at us like, And then they starting to look at the white man. So then the white man, which the white man and the black and the white feminists, they work together. They separate, but they work together because they know how to get on code to destroy us, which is me. People who look like me, black men, to have the black women come over here. You understand? So, how can I say this? When you look at it, you have the white feminist saying to the black woman, the black man is blah, 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 toxic. Come over here. So, most white feminists are lesbians, so that's why they put that lesbian shit in the movie Harriet. Because they into that whole gay culture and being with women. Then the black women come over there and say, I ain't really into that. Oh, but they got these white men over here. But then they fail to realize the white feminists left the white man because of what? Because he was nice. He was doing stuff for them. They left for a reason because they felt some type of way about the white man. So now the black woman going over to the white man and the white feminist, it's just some sick, twisted shit way of thinking, man. It's very sick. And they influence a lot of black women. A lot of them is really like, I don't like black men. And they love white men. Then you got niggas, black men who like white women. Like, I'd rather be with a white woman. It's sick how they got us, they got it where we don't love each other. And we don't support and love each other, man. And that's how we got through everything that we went through after slavery, is because we was a unit. We was a family. We don't have that no more. And little by little, they chipping away. When the 70s came, we had the civil rights in the 60s, 70s came, they told the black woman, hey, we'll give you free everything if you just get rid of the nigga. Watch the movie Claudine. It explained it very well. And that's how it went. Black women had them kids, and they say, hey, and then boom, child support. So now it became about money, and it wasn't even about the kid no more. So they stepped in the place of the man. The government, which is the white folks, stepped in place of the black man. Then they pushed the black man out. You know what I mean? Took all the jobs out the community and put them all in the white communities. Boom, there you go, genocide. So what we got left? Then they threw drugs in there. That's the 80s. More drugs in the 90s. Incarceration. Bill Clinton, the first black president, they say. This nigga is the 3-strike law nigga. Lock niggas up in the 90s. And on and on and on, man. It's just an onslaught of trying to get rid of us, man. And the reason why I'm so stuck on it and so strong about it, because it ain't just about me. I have 2 young black sons. They ain't get nothing but older, and I worry about them because society is going to try to put them in a box. Are you gay? Are you transgender? Are you docile? If they don't check off none of them boxes, they're going to try to check them out. They're going to try to get rid of them. Some shape, form, or fashion. Because them being naturally who they are is a threat. You get what I'm saying? So that's why niggas want rocking with that Harriet move, because people can see the propaganda of what they doing, and then you look at society and say, okay, this is what they doing. They putting these movies out here. They went from blackish to mixtures, whatever how that show is pronounced. They creating this the whole Harriet, the prince with the black woman, black white, black white, black white. This is what they promoting. They not promoting black men with white women. They promote white men with black women. This is what they promoting. Then on top of that, they promoting gay shit. So they trying to exterminate us. That's the central focus of what they trying to do, is exterminate the black man. So I just appreciate all my sisters, my real sisters, like Pac say. You know what I'm saying? All my real sisters. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Because we need y'all. And I know y'all need us. You know? And, you know, we going to keep standing strong. I'm going to keep reaching out to my brothers. I'm definitely, you know, going to instill this stuff in my sons. I'm doing it now. To be strong, man. You know? You don't have to be that. Because I'm in the world where that's what they trying to have me doing. I'm not bending. I'm sorry. I'm not gay. But I don't have no problem with gay people. That's not my thing. I'm not docile, because if I feel like I need to say something, I'm going to speak up. You just not going to just have me around here like I'm just some type of pet. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I'm a black man, and I'm proud to be one. So, you know, that's all I got to say tonight. Like I said, again, if you like what I'm talking about, hit that like button, subscribe. You know, this your boy Bishop, and I'm out.